Hi, Mama. You ready for meds? Yeah. Good morning. Oh my god. I just can't look at myself like that. I feel like I look like Garth from like Wayne's World. Y'all, it rained this morning. It's supposed to rain this whole week. And I've been editing, but I just came out to check because it's been dry for a little bit, so I just thought it'd be a safe time to come check on stuff. And look, I just wanted to show you this. So you know how we have Concord grapes, if you didn't know this. Oh wow, look at those bugs. We have Concord grapes, and Concord grapes are purple. So I don't expect any ripeness because these just do not get enough water and sun. And I just kind of have my hands full. It's cool as hell to just watch though. Like, it kind of is fun to watch what you don't take care of, just how they manage on their own. But you can see, I mean, like I have whole clusters, right? But I had that one that's starting to turn that I just thought was really cool and I wanted to show y'all. My blackberries, I'm really hoping the rain keeps coming because this guy needs a lot of help. I think I spoke about this last week, but in case I didn't, or in case you didn't watch it, I've added, well, hi Mama. How is you? How my little baby love? It's that tail. She's doing better. I added some fresh soil and then I added fertilizer. Since I've cut back so much of the bramble, I'm really, really hoping that it gives the plant, especially so early on, like I cut the harvest short because I didn't, oh my god, look at her. Oh my god, I'm so excited. She's like, her personality is coming back a lot. Hello, my love. She's had that cone on for like almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks tomorrow. And, is that right? Or is it 3? So she's getting to the point where she's just kind of given up on this thing. She's like beating the shit out of it. She's softened it up a lot, but her personality is coming back. She's also been on some good pain meds, so I think it's just helping her just kind of live. Look at that girl. Look at that girl. Oh jeez. Hey, don't mess up your eyeballs. We are not this far into this project for you to... Hello, my baby bear. Hi, sweet girl. God, you are so cute. I love you so much. Hello, my love. Oh, Jesus. Look at that butt, dude. What is you doing? What is you doing? Yeah, so, okay, let's go follow her because she's way cuter than blackberries are. I'm really hoping that we... in an effort of cutting it back as early as we did, or as I did, hi my baby, that we've basically given it a chance and the time to really heal itself and to create a better plant, you know what I mean? So it can kind of revitalize it and give it that good energy. Anybody maybe know? All that weeding that I did, he blew it back in. Man, he didn't know. I think he was trying to do something else. But yeah, so here's my Kajari melons. I staked these the other day on Father's Day. We went to Home Depot and I staked. I know these are thick, but they're what they had. Because you have no idea how overpriced these things are right now because of like all like the bamboo skewer looking ones or the whatevers. Like they're so expensive because everybody's doing this. But I neem oiled and I fertilized, and look at how well we're doing in the flower bed. Like we're doing awesome. So these guys are looking pretty good. My Kajari melons are. You know, I'm pretty confident. I'm hopeful. I just, you know, it's my first time, so I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it could be further along. I have no idea. So I'm just kind of, whatever happens, happens, right? This is all an experiment. These are my beefsteak tomatoes. These guys are looking better now that I've cleared a couple of deceased ones out. My Cherokee purples. These are my rainbow cherries. This is the one that I had the casualty from, but they're looking okay, you know, and these are my purple beauties. Those are doing okay too. Everything's doing okay. The flowers are the ones that have really made the headway. So, I don't know, you know. But I pulled the cages out of, I had originally caged the Kajaris to that, and I realized it's just not a good idea. So I pulled that out. I might put that back in here, kind of depending on how well that looks and does, and you know, what lives, da-da-da-da. So I figured I'd just keep it out and then put it in when it is necessary and would be of help. And then I've got a whole other one that I pulled out of this. But these are the garden stakes that we got. We can cut them. I told him, like, he's like, I cut them if you want me to. And maybe we will for the tomatoes. I'd imagine we will, but, you know, I don't know because we haven't gotten there yet. But this is the Velcro. I got this off of Amazon. This was not expensive. Hello. It's Wednesday. We've decided it's date night, so we're gonna go get some drive-through tacos from this like legitimately delicious taco place that we hardly ever go to because it's just not very close to our house. But what else are we gonna do? So let's go do it. They have a drive-through and they have horchata with espresso in it. I mean, like, do you need more information? And they have a damn good veggie taco. You ready? You ready? Baby?
Yeah, checking the temperature of the
Compost? What is it? Let's go look. Is it dry? Oh, I could go for more. What's it at? 90? 95? 90 something? You can't see this. Damn it. Oh, you can kind of see it now. This is our problem. He's gonna water this. This is what we do. Then let's go get food. 45 minutes later. It doesn't have to be.
Run out of lane.
Here, Mama. Come on. Five. Doesn't need more. Kind of looks like it does. This thing is like way more high maintenance than I thought it was gonna be.
I think we need to probe it for temperature every day.
Yeah.
Keep track of when we add water, and then probe temperature, and then we can come up with an idea of
what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. That looks way better.
Yeah, that's a lot.
More damp. It's supposed to be kind of like, if you squeeze it, it kind of sticks. Like you shouldn't be able to squeeze water out of it, but it should kind of stick together.
I don't think it's so much that we have to do something every day, but in the near term, until we figure out what we're doing wrong,
yeah,
we should check it every day and have metrics.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, so if y'all have been doing this for longer than us, even if you haven't been, if you've had success, let us know what you think. Because we like what's inside of it is perfect. Like we have the perfect, at least we think we do. combination of stuff. We've got coffee grounds, we have eggshells, we have the like toilet paper inside rolls, and ground waste, like grass clippings. We even waited to get this thing to where it was timed with like when that Scotch shit was off the grass, so we didn't have that to worry about with the food. And then we're moving to a Spoma organic, because it's organic, so it's how you can organically garden, and it seems to be relatively available, so you know, feedback is always appreciated. Where are we, baby?
I don't know, what is this place called?
El Taquerito.
El Taquerito.
I used to go to this place all the time when I lived in town, and especially when I was at Sephora, because this is like, it's really not far from Sephora. And they make this bomb taco de verderos. It's a vegetarian taco and it's delicious, and it doesn't have mushrooms in it. I like hate mushrooms, so, and everybody does that as a vegetarian option. It really pisses me off. Anyway, so it's bomb. They have mushroom tacos if you're interested in it, but they also don't. So yeah, so we went and had, I think we went here for my birthday last year. Like, that's how long it's been. For the record, my birthday's in like, I don't even know, like 5 or 6 weeks or something.
Did we do that and go camera equipment or something?
Yeah, we got the ring light. And that awkward encounter.
Awkward encounter, I don't
remember when you were like, that was awkward.
Mm-hmm.
That one lady, the girl that was working there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, didn't you know her or something?
Yeah, she's worked for.
Yeah.
She never liked me. Whatever.
She's a bitch.
It's not that she's a bitch. It's just.
I just wanted to say that.
Oh.
So,
it's okay to not like you. I don't think you're a bitch.
I don't know. I just said it.
God, I like cut myself every single night I've cooked in the last 3 days. So this is an El Equinox. It's horchata with espresso in it. It is amazing. If you come to Austin and you want a like legit taco place that's a drive-through, come here. Also, they do a really good job of like Rona transactions, it seems. And we have wipes with us, so we're okay. But this is what I mean by legitimately good vegetarian taco that has vegetables in it that do not have mushrooms. Very solid. We are back outside. Post-dinner check-in. Le compost. Well, it went up a little bit.
You can feel like you can see some more heat.
I'm gonna go check my garden. Get these buggies off of my puppy. You coming with? Yeah. You are the cutest. Oh my god, I cannot get over the growth on this. It's like insane. And this guy's doing a lot better. I was very nervous about them. These seem to be doing better. Maybe I was overwatering. What are y'all's thoughts? Because I don't know. No, I'm okay. My soil's okay. All right, I'm good. I don't have to. Crazy. So one of the things that I like about, like, I can't, she just mails. One of the things I like about felt pots being new is you just stick your finger along the side of the bottom like that and then feel down. And it makes life, well, keep in mind, I don't have nails right now, so I might eat my words later. But it really does help you gauge your soil, you know, because we're going to get moisture meters eventually. Oh my God, I think that's why it's doing so well. We'll get moisture meters eventually. But if you just need to pulse check the moisture of your soil, literally doing that, it's so easy when it's like straight up in something like this because you didn't disturb anything, you know what I mean? Wait a minute. I don't say, motherfucker, don't tell me what to do to you. When was the last time I ever said that to you?
Did you come out here with the camera on? Look at you. Look at this camera on, just facing to the wall, trying to trap me.
No, I'm not trying to
trap. Bullshit is this?
I'm not trying. Are you coming or no?
These are YouTube viewers.
Shit.
Look at what he's doing to me.
That's not at all what I'm doing.
Oh.
That's not at all. Oh shit. That's not at all what I'm doing. But I went to get spoons and a camera, and then I had that question occur to me while I was in the kitchen.
Oh.
Yes or no? I need you to make a decision, Natalie. Are you in or out? I can't tell. Stay back. Stay back. You're fine. Love you too, Bubba. Yeah, but no, I will fully admit to you, that I am a stubborn ass. But Don't say motherfucker. Don't. I will say don't tell me. Well, when did I say don't tell me what to do? I might have thought it.
I might have thought it to the point that I don't know what is reality and what is not.
Shut up. No. Well, technically you were like, God damn it, woman. And I was like, if you ever fucking said that to me, and you were like, you're like, I didn't say it, I thought it. And I was like, but you.
Yeah, I mean, remember, if you ever do work with Uncle Fred, he's gonna drive you fucking nuts.
Well, I won't. That's that.
I'm gonna go through all this, and then you're gonna close the car door with your fingers, right on the paint or the window. Yeah.
I won't. Yeah, I do try to keep my hands off the door. I don't necessarily want to make that promise for the window. The window is very hard for me to leave open. Oh! We're trying ice creams from this new place.
So we were talking about how Sarah is stubborn about her back, and I'm
Stubborn
constantly.
about everything.
You are stubborn about everything.
I was like, let's
But
be honest.
I'm constantly trying to tell her to let. My Uncle Fred always said, "Let the tool do the work." So if you don't have to hurt your back, don't hurt your back. There's tools, or there's child labor, or there's other things. We'll figure that shit out.
Yeah.
So, like here, case in point, this car is low as shit, and I'm old. So I got it 2 feet off the ground so that I don't have to bend over to wax it. See? Works out great. So Sarah is sitting in the air conditioning. We have air conditioning there.
Not in my zero gravity chair, in a normal one.
Oh, no zero gravity chair.
Slumming it tonight.
Slumming it. While I finish up waxing this thing.
This is our date night. And we've got
Date night.
information on from Hulu.
Yep. And then we're watching TV.
Not bad. That's just like a screensaver.
So, yeah, but you probably won't get a copyright strike for that.
No. So we're trying Cool House awesome ice cream. Chocolate molten cake, which is chocolate ice cream with cake truffle pieces and a chocolate frosting swirl. And Midnight Munchies. Chocolate peanut butter ice cream, chocolate covered pretzels, and peanut butter cups. Which one do you want to start with?
Which one am I eating?
I don't give a shit. Whichever one you want. Take that. I gotta get a different one because it's fell.
The garage is semi-clean.
Yeah. I figure you like that because it's got salt in it. He likes...
Got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it does. He likes those salted caramel chocolate combos. If there's chocolate salted caramel, he's gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna try this one?
Yes, sirree.
See which one you like better. Instagram.
Say what?
Got an Instagram notification.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Alright, I got one better.
Good, because I like that one better. This is why we work out. Alright, I'm gonna go get another spoon. Any final thoughts before turning this off?
What? About you being stubborn?
I guess so. I don't know. Anything else?
You're really stubborn.
No.
No. No.
Alright. Nice talk.
Well, you're just trying to, like, catch me on tape because I called you out for being stubborn earlier.
Baby, I call myself out for being stubborn to the kids all the time. I'm like, you're not gonna win. I'm more stubborn than you.
You definitely are.
Yeah.
Especially when we're out there working in the yard and you're like, let me get this.
No, that's actually 100% true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were literally going to hand shovel probably half a ton of dirt from one side of that bed to the other side. That's stubborn. When we built a tool where all we had to do was stand on it and be dragged across the
It's
line.
not an intuitive thought of mine. It does not occur to me to do that. It just occurs to me to just get it over with.
Like,
I just accept
you live with
the
an engineer, you'd be like, is there an easier way?
It never occurs to me to ask you that. You know what occurs to me? What I said to you earlier today about that tablet thing? Where I'm like, I don't know the technical, like all the bitching in the comments, are these valid points or are these just people like me who don't fucking know what they're doing?
Could be people that just bought something they didn't know what they're buying.
Yeah, so that's where this is what I'm more talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is where I kind of employ you. Because I really don't know, and I don't want to learn. So I'm fine doing the hard way.
Sounds like a Trump supporter.
Except I'm not one. I don't know and I don't want to learn. I just am so bored by it. It just bores me to tears. I am deeply grateful that you do it and that you're into it because it obviously has improved the quality of my life tremendously. But it's never going to be something that I am like, it's never going to be these rabbit holes that I find myself going down every day about like, well, why do I plant that much marigold? Why do you plant that much fucking marigold? Oh, that's why. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, I'm way more likely to go down that road or like that tablet thing with the, I don't want anything to take away from the physical act of creating.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I feel like a lot of tech stuff does, where it's like, oh, look how real it looks, or look how vibrant, or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, I don't care. I just need to physically do it myself.
Mm-hmm. You just need the right tools.
Yeah, but this is where we complement each other so well because you have those tools.
Not necessarily, but I can find them.
But you're not. Oh, you don't throw your hands up and just go, ugh, like I do about it. I just feel like somebody fall off my face. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, I'm just watching this drip of ice cream just run down right towards your phone. Oh.
This freaks him out so bad.
Yeah.
He hates it. Alright, I'm gonna go get a spoon so I can eat ice cream.
Bye, YouTube people.
He hates liquids near electronics.
Oh, wonder why.
I know it sounds like duh, but
Sarah has this like insane trust in just random containers that somebody like when we go to our little coffee place, they give us these shitty containers that are half leaking when they hand them to us, and Sarah will trust that to sit on my goddamn bed where I sleep, and she'll put the damn thing on my side of the bed. It's never on her side. And we gotta trust in this shitty container. So no.
But did it ever spell on your side of the bed? Did it ever once spell?
Well, sweetie, you also
Answer the question.
I don't know this. Because
How do you not know this?
there were several times when I came to bed where we had an unscheduled sheets that were clean.
Bullshit. And it never had anything to do with that. It's more me being thorough about laundry.
Adelaide, did your mom spill the shit? She can't open the door.
No, she got that corner. This is date night.
Date night.
We're in the garage eating ice cream. What are we doing tomorrow?
Oh, there's a rain. Why don't we take this thing out?
Because the tires are cold.
That gives better traction as long as there's no water.
Okay, you done?
Yep.
All right. It's a new day. Really, it's evening. Right? It's Thursday. We're gonna go get halal. We've got the baby bear in tow this time.
Snuggle dog.
Snuggle dog. And we're in the Camaro because it's sunny. Because apparently the bald tires give you better traction.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, it needs new tires.
All right, so we've come downtown. We're not really getting out of the car. We're just to get out of the house. we've come downtown and we ate our falafel. Well, we ate our halal on a corner. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a good like sunbeam coming in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I made the mistake we made the mistake of not recording the halal.
Oh, it's okay. It's really messy. Nobody needs to see that. In case you've never lived in Austin and never come to Austin, straight down this road, this is Congress. It dead ends into the Capitol building, and then Congress does not continue after that. This is Cesar Chavez. We'll never see it this bare ever again. What is it, Thursday night? You'll never see it this bare. This is purely because of Rona. And thank God, honestly, because Texas is fucking this whole thing up. So this is actually really nice to see.
Yeah, but on the same note, 6th Street's probably going to be crazy tonight.
I hope not, but I don't doubt it. If you are to JW Marriott here at this corner bar, if you want to go people watch businessmen looking for a one-night stand and cougars, that is it's a weird blend, but it's awesome for people watching. I've only had it a couple of times.
Actually clear.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's still super early.
Oh, here's the Black Lives Matter.
Yes, we're on the Black Lives Matter road.
I feel a little bit weird driving on top of it.
I do too, but I'm glad that we got to see it documented. That's awesome. This is so cool. I love that they did this. I think it's so awesome. This makes me really happy. So they've got some, we should have videoed it. I didn't even think about it until I just saw that clear view and I was like, I'll never get this ever again. So they did kind of like what they did in DC, but they did it on the road leading up to the Capitol here in Austin. The Black Lives Matter road, if y'all, but we didn't rename the street Black Lives Plaza like DC did, which would be awesome if we did. But you're still in Texas.
That's a stretch for Texas.
Yeah, you're still in Texas. You're not gonna get it.
Straight or go back down?
You do whatever you want.
What do you want?
I don't care.
You're filming stuff. Straight?
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Or right? Or left?
Oh, I would probably go straight, because where are you gonna go? Like around the...
But you want to drive back, you want to... Congress, like to drive back up Congress.
Yeah, we can.
And then you can record that. Yeah,
that's probably a good idea. So that's the state and the Paramount. So if you ever come, look at this. Happy LGBT. Oh, yay! That's so great. I really do love Austin. This place, the Contemporary Jones Center, when we marched we did the Women's March right after Trump got inaugurated. This place was lit up. It was awesome. And this whole, I have an Instagram post on it, but that was one of the coolest things I think I've ever done in my life. And I protested a whole bunch of times. Floppy disk repair co. Holy shit. It's like the clearest I've ever seen 6th Street.
Mm-hmm. And it's 8:10.
Yeah, right? Wow. Rovolo's Pizzeria is shit. Don't eat there. I don't care how drunk you are, don't eat there.
If there was a spot used to be around here called Death Metal Pizza. They played there and made pizza. It was amazing. And it was good pizza.
It's the Alamo Draft House on 6th Street. That's called the Ritz. It's a 2-theater one.
Oh, there's Voodoo Donuts. Mm-hmm. That's donut for shit.
Mm-hmm. That's the Driscoll. It's like super Austin famous.
That's where
you and I ended up on our first date.
Yeah.
Like, ended up meaning we went there for drinks.
Well, drinks were had. No, that was back in the days when I wasn't sure if you liked me.
It was our first date. Yeah, neither one of us knew if each other liked.
I thought you were going to stab me.
No, you didn't.
You're an intense woman.
Yeah, I know.
I used to work in this building. It didn't have a Taco Bell.
No. What did it have?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
We used to leave, go get half this stuff wasn't here.
I know.
This was a parking lot.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? How long ago was that?
2012.
Yeah.
8 years.
So that's just 8 years ago. It like blows my mind how much has changed down here. Okay, so we're on 2nd and Congress. The next, we're gonna cross over the Bat Bridge. If you guys are, you're not gonna see bats right now, but we're gonna cross
You
over.
might if you get down underneath it.
Yeah, but it's not like it's still too bright. I think we're timed right in terms of the year. I just think it's not sunset yet. The sun's still up. But the bats come out of there. And then this is south. Yeah, but I think people are already lining up for it. This over here to our right.
This is the Yeti flagship store.
Yep. This is the Yeti flagship store.
Ladies, if you're questioning it, yes, he does want a Yeti.
Yes, get him whatever you think he would like, get him it.
And probably get the next bigger one.
Yeah. And then just wait because this is the Statesman, this is the Austin newspaper. A friend of mine who's been working there for a long time. And be prepared to get a bigger size again because they wind up loving it. I don't even, how many Yetis do we have now? Like
4?
Yeah.
We got one that's like a purse, one that's a backpack,
A
and
shoulder bag.
two chests.
Different sizes. Chests.
Well, there's my old car.
Yeah.
It's not it because it doesn't sound like it.
No.
Well, the guy that owns the car wash is around here owns it. That's who ended up with it.
Oh yeah? In case you want to know why this is super bumpy, it's because we're in his track edition Camaro. So this thing is not built for comfort, it's built for
Built for speed, baby.
Yep.
This is my redneck mobile.
There's Jen. This is Austin Hotel. There's Joe's. There's the I Love You So Much mural. Over to your left, you're going to see Mr. Rogers shortly. Won't you be my neighbor? This is Perla's. There's by George. He loves it when they're closed.
There's Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, there's Mr. Rogers next to Home Slice. And then next to this one is the Smile thing. And then behind that is the Willie Nelson one. They're kind of, you can literally do like a scavenger hunt of murals in Austin.
Yeah, if we were thinking about it, we should have, the giant Willie is down in 6th Street. We're right by it.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I still haven't been to the You're My Butter Half one. Or that, I've seen the frog one, I just haven't stopped.
They're all over the place.
They really are. My old gym had this killer one that was Selena and Willie and Janice. Yeah. I love this. Espresso, champagne, J-Lo. Yeah. So you'll hear people say like, oh, move to Austin. First off, Austin is nowhere near as cheap as people say it is. It's expensive as shit. It's the most expensive city in Austin, in Texas to live in. Like by a lot. We have, I think the top 10 most expensive zip codes, Austin's at least half of them.
Yeah, like if you're not in technology, go to Houston or Dallas.
Yeah, and if you're in makeup, don't come to Austin. I say this with love, but like it's so much harder. And they import all their talent from LA, so you need representation from LA to come out here and actually work on sets if that's what you wanted to do. Houston and Dallas, there's a lot more. Also, if you work for brands, they're probably headquartered there. Like Sunday Riley is headquartered in Houston. So are, I think there's 2 or 3
Mary Kay, they're in Dallas.
Mary Kay's in Dallas.
These are great outdoors.
Yeah, I really want to go there. But it's too, I can't trust that parking situation. Like, I can't loiter on South Congress, you know what I mean? But yeah, so just in case you are on the fence of moving to Austin, shit they don't tell you. Isn't this so pretty?
Get that asshole who's ran the stop sign.
He hates this shit. You gonna yell nice stop sign? No. Hello. How are you? It's Friday. I've delayed my indoor garden because I was waiting for a rainy day. And it was a lot. It was thunderstorming earlier and it's supposed to thunderstorm again later. So today is the best day I'm gonna have to get this done. We binge watched Taste the Nation with Padma Lakshmi over the last couple of nights. And if you don't know who she is, she, like, watch that show or watch Top Chef or like read anything about her. I love her. She is so inspiring and cool, and she's this like feminist who is feminine. And you know, I have absolutely nothing against anybody who just like self-expression, do whatever you want. I'm totally here for it. But I really hate being vilified for still wearing lipstick and being a feminist. So it's so nice when you see other women, you see representation basically, right? You see like, oh, you can wear lace and lipstick and still want equality. Like I'm not a one-off. I know I'm not a one-off, so it's really nice to see somebody who is obviously on a much, much, much larger platform. It has a lot more, her voice goes a lot further, but it's really promising. It makes me really happy and proud. Also, she is so intelligent, and her voice, she has one of those voices that just, like, she could read you like credit card terms and conditions and you would love it. You know what I mean? She's just got this voice like caramel. Like, it's just perfect. And she's got this like cadence, like her speech pattern is so calm and assured. And it's basically the opposite. Like, I have a very fast speech pattern, and she's like very television pro. You know, she's been doing this a long time. But man, I love her. Anyway, so we were watching that, and she tours the United States, and she does a tour of like a bunch of like 12 different places in the US, and the food, like the immigrant food culture there. And it's awesome. If you're like us and you're really into food and flavor, it's great. Also, like, watch that. Watch, if you have Netflix, Hulu has Taste the Nation. If you have Netflix, watch all of the Dave Chang shows. I don't care what, Breakfast, Lunch, and Dinner, Ugly Delicious, all of them. Watch them all. And then also the Chef Show, watch that. And then the other one is the one that Chef's Table did. So Chef's Table is phenomenal. And before Rona, he and I were like working our way through all the domestic ones. So we actually had to cancel a reservation at one of those, and it was like devastating. We were supposed to go to London in May, and we were gonna eat at the Indian restaurant that's featured, the Darjeeling. So bombed. Anyways, we were working our way through that list. But the Chef's Table executive producers did a show, street food, and it was just like different parts of Asia. Oh my God. Like, it makes you, it's one of those things where I really think it's so impossibly difficult to be racist or bigoted if you are into food, because you learn culture through food. It's the easiest way to learn about a new culture. It's the most inviting. It's the most usually accessible part of it. And it's the one that you kind of get, you know, if you've got boomers for parents, you have a lot of parents that are concerned, or like older, or just people that are concerned about like putting their foot in their mouth, or like saying the wrong thing or whatever. And I think with food, it's so much easier to just appreciate something different. And that show, especially like with Asian food, because if you like myself, I didn't grow up with a lot of Asian people. Where I'm from, like there just weren't a lot. There was like some Chinese restaurants, but like I didn't go to school with any Asian kids. And so, you know, I didn't understand, and I still really don't understand all the massive variance in cuisines. Like, it makes sense when you think about it objectively, but if you just blanketly say Singaporean food, you're like, I don't know what that is. Or if you blanketly say Vietnamese, you maybe know 2 things. You know what I mean? Like, but if you learn about it through like these shows or through just, if you know somebody in college or whatever, it's like, oh wow, you know? And you just, I think, I don't know, we were watching this and I was thinking, like, in this day and age, like especially right now, the current, this exact current climate culturally, it's so important to patron those restaurants. It's so important to further your comfort through food, because that's how a lot of these people make their livings, and it's how they support their families. And on top of all of that, it's also just important to not be like stuck in your rut, you know? Like, we were watching an episode and it occurred to us we hadn't had halal in like forever. So last time we got halal food. And now I'm like, I've got a hankering for, oh my God, we watched this Thai episode. There's like I didn't even know this. There's this massive Thai community, or there is a massive Thai community in Las Vegas. And now I like really want to go to these Thai restaurants there, but now I have such a hankering for Thai food. Thai food's like some of my favorite food. Thai food, Indian food, and Mexican food. Like Mexican, if I'm being gluttonous. Good Indian food, I would argue there's almost nothing better in this world than really good Indian food. Like because you suddenly appreciate how big a spice aisle is and why. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where, like, especially if you, like where I'm from, I grew up in the country, so like, I grew up in Kentucky, and I was not raised by foodies. So it was just a lot of the same food, and it was a lot of the same, like, salt, pepper, and it was like Morton salt, like table salt. And now and that's not like shitting on my parents, that's just how it was. My mom watches my videos, so I have to like say that so she doesn't take offense. But when you like watch these and you're like, oh my God, what's Chinese 5-spice? Or like, why are there like multiple kinds of soy sauce? Like, I don't know why. I didn't know there were anything else besides kikkoman. I thought there was like the low sodium one. And then I have like 5 different soy sauces in my fridge. And then you learn about, like, I watched Dave Chang and I learned about Korean spices and Korean sauces and stuff. Oh, awesome. Yeah. So it's such a great, I think at least in my life, right? I have a very hard time understanding bigotry. I really don't understand. I really think it just boils down to an insecurity within oneself, and you need to project and deflect. Because I can't, and I may be wrong, but I just can't rationalize how you could ever treat somebody, especially to that degree, so poorly. Because they just are slightly different than you. I think it's an envy thing too. I think white people are super jealous of permatans. And I think it's also like a small dick thing too, but not this story. Anyway, so if you were looking for shit to watch on TV, I don't have normal TV. I only have streaming stuff. So check out the travel food shows. Specifically anything by Dave Chang, and the Taste the Nation by Padma Lakshmi, and then the Chef Show, and that's Jon Favreau and Roy Choi. Roy Choi is the chef behind, I'm forgetting the name of it now, but it was that like killer Korean barbecue truck. It was a Korean barbecue. It wasn't barbecue. It was a Korean taco truck in LA. It's like, I can't remember. If I yell, he'll know. But I don't want to yell at him because he's on call. But he was the chef that Jon Favreau hired to consult on the movie Chef. That's why the food looks so incredible. So the Chef Show is just them basically coming up with an excuse to work together again, and it is so much fun to watch. And then the other one I would recommend to you, if you haven't watched Chef's Table, watch Chef's Table, all of the iterations, and then watch Street Food, because that was done by the executive producers of Chef's Table, so it looks a lot the same, which is like, it's a really beautiful, seductive show to watch. Like, it's so seductive, like they just like bring you in. But they do that with Asian street food, and they go all over different parts of Asia, and it is just, suddenly you find yourself like looking into booking a ticket to Singapore so you can go find some like 95-year-old woman on a street corner who's making whatever you thought looked good. It's like that. And then this is why I don't understand when people eat like lean cuisine. Like, I don't understand. You know what I mean? Just like, you have the internet on your phone. You have the internet on your phone. Why? Then I get told I'm being dismissive because some people just don't care. But like, if you can make it taste better, or learn a new technique. I think part of it for me is like the lack of learning and wanting to grow. Like, I don't ever want to feel stagnant. I always want to feel challenged. Like, I like that feeling of, it's like a humble feeling, you know, where you're just like, I don't know, I'm gonna learn. Because then when you get good at it, you're like super proud of that. Like, I take so much pride in cooking for my family. Oh my God, when my dad comes in, like for holidays, and I like cook, and he's just like, oh my God. I like I get like high off of that feeling. It's the best. Anyway, I'm gonna do my indoor garden now. Oh, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Two things, two reasons. One, I just went out to my side yard. I went out and I filmed this dog. That's my dog trying to get her head through the doggy door with her cone on, in case you want to know how much she doesn't give a shit anymore. I went outside to check my side yard, right? Because I just finished my indoor garden out there. And I was like, let me go take a gander. Because it's rained, right? First off, there's weeds everywhere, which pisses me off. There's literally weeds growing in the pile of shit that we've taken out of the dirt. Secondly, more upsetting, the deer have come and uprooted my silver ponyfoot and knocked over, they've like messed with my pineapple guavas, my silver ponyfoot, almost all of them. I think they pretty much killed one. I think they ate one of them. It's like much smaller than the rest of them. And then, oh, for the love of God, this dog, Adelaide. You need to relax. No, ma'am, you need to relax. They came and they ate my silver ponyfoot that I just planted last week. There's weeds everywhere. And then they knocked over my, they messed with one of the purple hearts. And then my pineapple guavas look dead. And they basically, what they've done is they've gone in and they've uprooted the root structure and like messed with them. You can tell they're eating. I just fertilized that shit, dude. So now I'm like, and then they messed with some of the agaves I've transplanted. They like sort of had picked one up and moved it. This is why I said to you when I did it, I didn't want to put anything in there that I was going to be like emotional about, because this is the stuff that we're dealing with, you know. This is like, we just have a lot of deer and it's deer season, so you have a lot of babies and they'll come and they'll sit on your stuff, or they'll eat it, or they'll do whatever. And like, look, it's fine, I get it, I totally get it, but at the same time, I just planted that shit. This is what I feel like right now. What a good morning today is. It is Saturday morning. I just wanted to show y'all. These are my Kajari melons. They shot up. These are, I think, 12-inch steaks. And you can see that this guy's already like at the top. And he's actually doing really, really beautifully, because I only have the one tie on him and he's just kind of holding the line. This one is starting to flap a little bit, so I put a second one on him. And then I put a second one on this one as well. But I have, this is so promising to me. I actually came the other way, because I checked the composter first, and I didn't see this right away. And oh my God, the fact that it's like over the container is so thrilling. And then this here, if you can tell, these are my California giant zinnias. Look how big they're getting, especially like these two. Like this whole little kind of forest of them. It's just beautiful. So I am so happy about that. And they're gonna be gorgeous, but I can't wait to see how much bigger they get. But like, look at that abundance. Doesn't that just put you in such a good mood? For me, it does. I've been growing these damn things. These are my Cherokee, purple tomatoes. These are my beefsteak tomatoes. So we're still, you know, slow and steady. These are my rainbow cherry tomatoes. Everything that I've heard in my area is that people's tomatoes are taking forever. Like they planted in February and they're coming up. So I'm okay. I'm not like stressed out. Let me show you. But like, doesn't that look so great? Look at that. Oh, that's so, my soul is happy. Okay, and then I'm gonna show you, look at this. Look at this. I didn't even fertilize this, I've just been watering it. Look how lush it is. I was really thinking about maybe like kind of trailing through some climbing roses, but I think no, because it's like a little, I think if anything, you'd be creating shade in there, so you'd have to get like shade tolerant stuff, but it does open up, you know, the imagination for what can go around. Anyway, so here are my sugar baby watermelons. That guy specifically in the back's doing beautifully. I staked these two. I just doubled up on him because he was hanging, but like look at those leaves. Look at the difference in the leaves too. Isn't that just so magical? And then if you come over here, these are my yellow moon and stars. These are not doing as well, and I'm wondering if it's because my spikes are faced the other direction. I'm not sure. It rained a lot yesterday, so I checked my soil moisture and it feels okay. And then these are my rainbow bell peppers. These are also very slow, but that's okay. So, and I have a feeling that my blackberry bramble, I'll just take you over there real quick. I have a feeling that's doing pretty well. These are my grapes. They're looking okay. You know, they're looking okay. But my blackberry bramble, the soil feels incredible. Like it feels like it's like almost thumping. So I'm hopeful that just like a bunch of life is happening there. I don't really want to mess with it too much. I may be totally full of shit. So if you know better than me, please feel free to provide your wisdom. I will happily accept it. Doesn't that, it just looks so much better now that it's been cut back. And I think it'll just have some time to breathe some life into itself and revive, kind of re-energize, you know. That's what Ron Finley told me. But yeah, it makes me so happy. And my God, look at that. Look at that. Just remove this section, but just look straight down there. Isn't that just so beautiful? And that's just a little bit of attention, you know? But God, doesn't that just just make you want to grow stuff? I grew all of this. I grew this since I've been in quarantine with delays. Unbelievable.